everyone to Everything is Inspiration. My name is Nam, and today we are going to be talking about day 9. Today is going to be about my favorite planned player character for the 30-day D&D challenge. I don't have one. I'm really bad at this, apparently. I don't have one because I don't plan characters out in advance. I think there is a tendency for certain players to look through the book and see a concept or a feature and build something around that. And I think that is awesome. I wish I had the time to do that, but I also am a dungeon master. And the thing with being a dungeon master is if I want to play with something in a character or a character build, I'll make him an NPC. I made a necromancer, I made several druids, but you didn't come here to hear me wax poetic about the possible ones that I might make. You wanted me to choose one. And I guess if I had to choose one, it would be one of the NPCs from one of my old campaigns, and his name was Truhan, which is a dialect of Spanish for rogue. You see, my friend made a paladin, and his name was Bastardo, and I thought it'd be funny to kind of give him a polar opposite. Bastardo had amnesia. That son of a bitch. He didn't want to make a backstory. I'm calling him out on it now, so I'm sorry, bro, but that annoys the hell out of me. But it is what it is. With that, there was a little bit more work. Fortunately, there were only 2 players at the time, so I was able to devote a little bit more of my brain power to coming up with something that would engage him, and I did. I came up with this whole backstory about how essentially Truhan is kind of his foil in the classic Shakespearean sense. Why does Bastardo have amnesia? Well, his parents were dragon cultists because they wanted to level the playing field between the chromatic dragons, which they were, and metallic dragons, who had all the power. It was kind of this weird race thing that I had going on that I thought would be interesting to experience. I had Truhan there because the 2 were brothers when they were children, and I say brothers in the sort of brother from another mother sense. They got separated eventually, and they were both trained as paladins, but before that happened, there was a secret sect of the paladins that advocated for memory wipes. They were working with some wizards to make that happen, and they did. And then one day, Truhan found out that his mind was wiped and his choice essentially was taken away, and he got furious. I had him be the antagonist for the first arc of our campaign, kind of peppering little pieces here and there about him and his relationship to Bastardo. And it was fun to play this guy, because when I got a chance to actually play him in character, I modeled a lot of his behaviors and mannerisms after Eric Killmonger. I don't care what anybody says, he was a fun bad guy to watch, and Truhan was a fun bad guy to play. Would I want to play him in an actual campaign? That, I don't know. It'd be a hard one to play because, I'm all about doing the right thing. And as a DM, I could slip in and out of Truhan. But there is a level of sadism playing a Dungeon Master because you are, in a sense, emotionally abusing your players every once in a while with things that you decide to put in front of them. Truhan would be fun, but it would have to be in the right campaign. Somebody would have to buy into the fact that his goal, the Dungeon Master that I would play with, would have to play into the goal of him wanting to essentially destroy the world because of what the world had done to him. It's a little overblown, but most bad guys tend to do things in hyperbole. And I know there's more than a passing familiarity to yet another more famous Black Dragon-born Oathbreaker paladin in Joe Manganiello's Archon. And I won't lie, There was probably a little bit of inspiration stolen from that, but you know, it makes sense given what was provided in front of me. That's all for today. Today's going to be kind of short because I got a lot of things kind of packed. I love you guys. I will see you soon. Play D&D.